What's up? Just want to thank everybody tuning in to J Rock Chronicles. I'm gonna go and tell this story, man. It was like, man, I was in a terrible situation. At this point, I was living with someone and and somebody real close to me, man. I love dearly, you know what I'm saying? But this came a situation, what it just didn't work out, and I really didn't have nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? I put a lot of faith in this situation because I thought I had a strong foundation in the situation, so I put myself out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I was living with someone, got into it. Basically, I kicked me out. I didn't have nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. And man, I was just like messed up in the head. It was a lot of other stuff going on around. Man, I promise. So I was like, man, I had this little trailer, man. I went in there, no lights, no water. I slept in that trailer that night. That night, man, I prayed, man. I prayed. I'm talking about boo, tears, praying. It was like, it wasn't nothing playing or nothing, man. I was just sitting there, and I just like, man, I just called on him. I called on him, man, and it was crazy. And I said my prayer, and I just like, man, I'm in a situation, I just wanted to ask him to show me. Show me, show me. I know I'm doing right. I know I did. I know I'm doing right. I know this is the path that you come because that's nothing that I'm trying to force. And man, after that prayer, so the next day, I really didn't think about it. I prayed. So, the next day I go on my regular day. I'm working and everything. And so this is when I was doing food. I was doing barbecue. This is when I first started. And, I had a little small little setup. And so for me, so that day I started doing my lunch plates and stuff. So one of my customers bought a plate, and one of my customers bought a plate from me, and then they went and I guess after they went to plate, they went inside. I guess they went to stop at the corner store and they went home. And when they went to the corner store, the guy working on the corner store, he also knew me. But we haven't spoken like 3 years. I haven't talked to this guy in 3 years, but we was close friends. And everything. He didn't even have my number and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, when he walked in, the guy saw the place. He's like, man, the owner store. So I like, man, that food look good, man. Where you get that from? He's like, man, I got that from J Rock. He said, Jay? Oh, man, he seen him. He doing cooking. And he said, yeah, he got it. He said, man, give me his number. He's like, give me his number, man. I need to talk to him. So that's going on while I'm steady at work. So I got a phone call out the blue. I just said, hey, man, I see you cooking, man. I see you cooking, man. Man, hey, I got a store and a restaurant out there in Galveston, man. You wanna go out there, man, and check it out for me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can go out there and check it out for me and everything, and see, you wanna take over it and everything. So I was like, I played it cool. Went out there, checked it out, man. When I got out there, I'm talking about everything brand new. Grill, fry, everything there brand new, never been touched. Refrigerators, freezers, whatever you can think of to run a restaurant, it's brand new, untouched, never been used. And he was looking for somebody to tell. So I was like, man. So I'm like, man, yeah, I like it, but we ain't talking no money. I'm thinking like, I'm gonna break bread and stuff. So I'm like, man, I really don't got no money. I'm basically homeless, I'm just like, man, I'm talking to him. So we went out there. He was like, man, hey, man, you want it, man? It's going to take over, man. Just what I'm going to do for you, man. I know you just getting started, so it's open, man. Just come out here for a couple months. I'm going to give you 2 months rent free. So basically, at this point, he didn't offer me a full restaurant. Rent free. Don't got to pay $1 to get started. All I got to do is show up and do my thing. Just less than 24 hours, then when I came to the Lord and asked, and it was, so I was still like, all right. So at this point, I'm like, all right, some gals, 2 months rent free. But I still don't really got no place to stay. But I ain't even, I ain't even gonna have any place to stay. Nothing like, I didn't even bring that up. I'm just like, I'm gonna figure that out. I can around a couple weeks, boom, get my money up, and then I fix that. I still didn't bring that up. So he's like, yeah, man, but you're gonna be driving back and forth to Houston and Galveston, man. That's a long ride. There was a guy working in a gas station. He was like, hey, man, you don't need to be driving back and forth. It's gonna be hard to get stuff. He like, hey, he asked the guy right. He said, man, he had like a 2-bedroom apartment. It was on him. He had an extra room and stuff. He's like, hey, you can go stay with him. Just go stay with him. And he told him, he said, don't worry, I'm gonna cover his rent for 2 months too on there. And just go there and you can just get started. And then after 2 months, like you're doing, you just go from there. Well, he was telling me that, give me that restaurant, offer me a place to stay rent free for 2 months. That was less than 24 hours. And I was in that trailer crying, praying to Jesus, asking him. And he answered. Just straight up, he answered. I think he was just trying to show him, like, I'm your foundation. I'm going to show you I'm your friend. Oh, you think that's your foundation? Okay, I'm going to let you rock with that. And now, I'm going to let you rock with that. Now, you realize that's not your foundation, come to me. I came to him. I didn't go out and be like, man, you know what? I'm going to go this. I'm going to go hit a lick. I'm going to go try and do it. I came to him. I didn't go call nobody. Hey, man, I need this. Man, I just came to him. And left it and didn't worry about it. And I come to him and then wake up the next day wearing it. He's going, nah, I just boom, gave it to him. This is your problems. I'm finna do what I'm supposed to do. Within 24 hours, I was in an extremely great situation. And from that situation, I was able to grow my business and do other things. But man, that story right there, man, that's a testimony of my life. The message y'all just showed me. It was so clear. I never talked to this dude in like 3 years. I haven't talked to this guy in so long. And it went from somebody buying a plate, him walking to the store, him knowing me, and the guy at the store, the owner of the store, and the owner of the store, he's not even much there every day. He might come like once a week. So it was perfect time. Soon as he was there, my place walked in, he smelled the food, and he asked for my number. And he already had and what he was like, say, God, I was fixing this up. He didn't go to me, oh, I when I'm going to open a restaurant, I go buy the stuff. It was there. Everything was already there. It was there, waiting on me. And like I had to outdo somebody. He didn't have nobody in place. It was right there for me. And man, that was just, you know what I'm saying? So like, then I say, man, you can always come home. Don't never think you're alone. He don't want you to depend on man. He don't want you to depend on him. God wants his glory. Give him his glory. He wants you to know that it was him. He don't want you to say, oh man, my cousin, my so and so helped me, man. It wasn't for them. Nah. And you know what? I'm your foundation. Man is not your foundation. I'm your foundation. You go to me. Come to me. I got you. And when I did that, he didn't disappoint.